Don't let them touch you. Backslash newsflash. Backslash warning, warning, warning. Image of a news anchor appears on the screen. This is not a bit. Repeat. This is not a bit. Image of a dark brown snail appears above the news anchor. Do not let snails touch you. You are in grave danger if they do. Video of another news anchor standing in front of a person entirely still appears on screen. I am at the site of a strange new phenomenon that seems to be happening worldwide. The woman here is entirely unable to move, except for her eyes. Close-up of her face shows up on the screen. You nod your eyes if you can understand. Her eyes move up and down. Everyone afflicted by this is completely conscious and aware of what is happening to them. Camera pans down to her exposed legs, which are in short pants. Small brown snail is on her calf, with a slimy trail of blood trickling down to her foot, pathing up to the snail. Multiple snails surround her feet, crawling towards her body. Muffled scream comes from the woman as the snails reach her shoe. News anchor grabs a stick and attempts to pry the snail off the woman's leg. Once the stick touches the snail, the news anchor freezes. Snail changes course and climbs onto the stick. Camera freezes in place, and a whimper is heard next to the camera. Camera cuts to the news anchor from before. His eyes are wide with shock, his mouth hanging open, and his hand is on the top of his head. Holy shit, he whispers. I don't even know what to say. That's unbelievable. The feed cuts back to the other scene. Both the woman and the news anchor are still in place. The camera has not moved at all. A muffled sobbing is heard from the same spot as before. A swarm of black shells are covering their legs. Their eyes are darting back and forth with tears streaming down their faces. A puddle of red is beneath their feet. The feed immediately goes back to the other anchor, who is recoiled backward, his face contorted. His chest is rising quickly. They can only watch in horror as this unfolds. He attempts to console himself with professionalism. Mark and Kathy, I'm so sorry. I know you can hear me. I don't know what to do. He ruffles his hair in frustration. What do we do? Stands up, raising his hands in a shrug. What do we do? Sits back down, rifling a sheath of papers. We repeat, do not let the snails touch you. Any snail. Do not touch a person who has touched the snails. It is all for your safety. Do not touch the snails. My heart goes out to those who have. I am so very sorry, Kathy and Mark.